What's up, wise builders? I'm Mark Casto, the guy you hire to leave your 9 to 5, get more family time, and find true financial freedom. Today, I'm breaking down a powerful strategy to help you earn $1 or even more per follower by building a profitable online business. So, whether you've got 500 followers or 50,000, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn your audience into a thriving business that fits your lifestyle goals. Guys, if you're tired of working long hours for someone else and you're ready to create more time for what really matters, like your family and the dreams that are in your heart, this video is for you. So let's dive in. Okay, we're going to jump right into the first myth of the online space, and that is, guys, you got to stop chasing followers and you got to actually grow a business. The first myth is this: that you think followers equals success. So here's the spoiler alert right out the gate. They don't, okay? Common mistake that people make is they spend hours trying to grow their follower count, thinking that hitting 10K, 100K, or even 1 million followers is going to suddenly unlock success. But here's the truth. Follower count is just a vanity metric if those followers aren't engaging with your content or they're even interested in your offer. Here's a stat. According to studies, the average engagement rate for Instagram is only about 1 to 3%. So if your followers aren't actively connecting with your message, they're unlikely to become customers. Guys, imagine having 50,000 followers, but only 50 people actually like your post. Now compare that to someone with 500 like highly engaged followers who are actively commenting and DMing and buying products. Guys, who's running the better business? That's right, the person with the smaller but engaged audience. So let's talk about what your real focus should be. Instead of obsessing over follower count, why don't you shift your focus to building a business that solves real problems? Quality trumps quantity every time. So for instance, if you have 1,000 engaged followers and you're selling a simple $10 product, to just 10% of them nets you how much? $1,000. Now imagine scaling that to higher priced offers. Here's the wisdom quote I want to give you. Stop chasing the numbers and start working from that purpose, okay? Now, let's get into the blueprint here, okay? The blueprint for turning followers into customers. The very first thing that you've got to know is you have to know who is my audience and what is my offer, okay? Understanding your audience is the foundation of any successful business. Who are they? What do they struggle with? What transformation are they looking for? Picture yourself as a guide, okay, leading someone up a mountain. And if you don't know where they're starting, how can you plan the path to the top? Okay, just similarly, understanding your audience's pain points helps you design that perfect solution. So we've got to get clear on your offer. What are you delivering? How does it solve their problem? Whether it's an ebook, a course, a coaching program, clarity is absolutely key. So for example, if you teach people how to create a profitable YouTube channel, your offer could be a course on optimizing content for SEO and monetization, okay? Here's number 2. You've got to provide high-value content that builds trust. Guys, trust is your currency in the online space. The more value you provide, the more your audience will trust you, and trust leads to sales. So don't hold back. Some creators fear giving away their best content for free, but think of it like this. When you deliver exceptional value up front, you're showing your audience the level of quality they can expect from your paid offerings. Guys, that leaves them wanting more. So guys, the reality is the secret to getting a successful business is you've got to give away all the good stuff, okay? Then thirdly, we want to create a thriving online community. Your community is your business's heartbeat. Research shows that communities build stronger customer loyalty. People don't just buy products, they buy into relationships and shared values. So you may be asking, how do I build an online community? Well, the first thing that you've got to do is you've got to post consistently. And when you're posting, you've got to give two key types of content. The first is mindset shifting posts that challenges your audience's assumptions. Okay. That's the very first thing that you've got to do is people are watching your stuff and they have assumptions. Many of them are misinformed or they've been taught wrong about the niche that you're in. And that's your time to challenge that. And if you can shift their mind, then you gain a connection. Okay. Secondly, you want to do relatable personal stories that position you as a trusted leader. So encourage engagement by asking questions and responding to comments. People, when you do that kind of stuff, they feel seen and they feel heard. After all, it's called social media. In the online space, they're looking to connect. Okay? Now, let's go into a really big thing a lot of people struggle with. I want to talk about systems. These are what separate creators who hustle endlessly from entrepreneurs who scale effortlessly, okay? So let's talk about setting up the right systems for monetization. The first thing you got to do is you got to start with a content strategy that attracts the right people. Remember, you don't want to just be throwing out viral content and being broad, because viral and broad equals broke. But if you get specific, that gives you speed into sales, okay? Broad, you're broke. Specific, you have sales. So you've got to start with a content strategy that attracts the right people. Your content should act like a magnet for your ideal audience. Long-form content is absolutely key. Platforms like YouTube and blogs are excellent for building authority and trust, okay? A well-optimized video or article can work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, attracting the right audience and converting them into leads. And then you've got to take that long-form content and you've got to repurpose it for maximum reach. So take your long-form content and turn it into bite-sized pieces for Instagram Reels, TikTok, Facebook. This way, you're meeting your audience where they are, but always driving them toward your core message. Then secondly, we need to nurture your followers with email marketing. Social media is more like the handshake, but the email is actually sitting down and having a cup of coffee together. Guys, the most important thing that I could tell you is you've got to turn your followers into subscribers to your email list. Why? Because if Facebook shuts down today, if Instagram shuts down, if TikTok shuts down, you don't own that platform. Therefore, you don't own that audience. So you've got to get people off of just your social media and you've got to get them into the funnel, which is your email list, okay? Turn your followers into subscribers. You've got to offer something irresistible, like a free guide or a checklist to capture emails. And once they're on your list, you can build deeper relationships through consistent value-driven communication. Guys, email marketing is really not about selling. Yes, you can sell through it, but it's about connection. And what does trust do? Produces sales. And then the third thing is we've got to implement a sales process that converts. Guys, without a clear sales process, you're leaving money on the table. So you've heard many people talk about a funnel. So the top of funnel is all your social media posts, and those social media posts should have a call to action to get people into your email list where you can nurture those relationships. And for a lot of people, book a call with you so that then you can sell them like your high ticket program. Guys, and so that means that we've got to really evaluate the funnel that we bring people into our business through, and we've got to fix all the funnel leaks. So how do you do that? Well, you track your audience's journey from follower to customer. Where are they dropping off, okay? And then when you find where those leaky parts are on your funnel, you optimize each stage to make their experience seamless. Guys, you've got to make the journey seamless. Think of your sales process like a bridge. Every step needs to be easy, okay, to cross from your content to your landing page to your checkout. And with the right tools like automated emails and appointment scheduling, you can guide your audience effortlessly. So let's jump to a conclusion here for our dollar per follower framework. That's what we'll just call it for now. Just do a little recap. Stop chasing followers and focus on creating value for your audience. How do you do that? Number one, you have to know your audience. Get in there, learn about your audience, obsess over the problems, the pain points, the challenges that they have, and obsess with coming up with solutions for those pain points, for those challenges, for those problems. You've got to know your audience. Secondly, from all of that information that you have of knowing your audience, deliver high value content. Instead of worrying about how good it looks on camera, guys, focus on making sure the value of the content is high level. Okay, so that's the second thing, delivering high valued content. Thirdly, build a strong community. Guys, it's essential if you're going to actually have a business. So make sure that you're engaging with your audience, make sure that there's a strong sense of community. Many people that are online building courses, they don't see success in courses unless they couple it with community for accountability and for networking. It's just really important. And then number 4, you've got to set up systems for monetization. You've got to set up your funnels. You've got to have the right software. You've got to have the right tools for you to be able to jump in there and actually grow a business. Guys, this is the framework that transforms followers into customers, okay? So, guys, turning your followers into a profitable online business is all about creating value, building trust, setting up the right systems. And guys, if you are ready to implement these strategies step by step and take the next step toward a future where you're no longer trading hours for dollars or asking someone else for permission to live your life, I've got an invitation for you. Why don't you just click the link in my description to set up a free 30-minute application call? This is your chance to work directly with me, get personalized guidance to start building the business and life you've always dreamed of. And before you go, make sure to do these things. Like this video to support the channel, subscribe so you never miss a new strategy, and hit that notification bell so that you're the first to know when I drop fresh content. And let me know in the comments, what's the first step you're taking to implement these strategies? I'd love to hear your plans and cheer you on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, so keep building.